You're still watching Breakfast Central, and of course, the Friday morning edition is never complete without the beauty of Onye Obaro splashed all over our screens. Good morning, Onye. Good to see you.
Good morning, Osa. Good morning, Olive.
Good
Great
morning,
to see you in
Onye.
red
Best in
this
beauty.
morning.
I see that there is good news. There have been some wins happening in the world of sport.
Yes, when players come with exceptional qualities and exploits, they have been rewarded for it. And that's what the Confederation of African Football did yesterday at the CAF Awards for 2022. So there were some great winners there. Nigeria's Asisat Oshoala and Senegal's Sadio Mane were the biggest winners in the 2022 CAF Awards ceremony that took place in Rabat, Morocco. The Super Falcons star Asisat Oshoala claimed her 5th CAF Women's Player of the Year award, while Sadio Mane beat competition from Mohamed Salah from Egypt and Edouard Mendy, his compatriot, to claim the men's prize. Oshoala beat off competition from Cameroon's Ajara, Njoya and Zambia's Grace Chanda to claim the prize. It is her 5th CAF Player of the Year award, the most for an African player in either the men and women's category. Meanwhile, in the men's category, Sadio Mane picked up his 2nd consecutive African Player of the Year, beating Salah and Mendy to the prize. The Senegalese star had won his first in 2019 before deservedly, of course, winning his 2nd on Thursday night. Mane had a successful year in both club and country. Of course, other winners from the competition and also from the CAF Awards are the Club of the Year, men and women that went to Wydad Casablanca of Morocco and Mamelodi Sundown ladies from South Africa. Interclub Player of the Year, men and women, went to Mohamed El Shanawi from Egypt and Al Ali, and also Evelyn Badu from Asaka's ladies from Ghana. The Young Player of the Year, the men, went to Pape Matassa from Senegal and Tottenham Hotspur. The National Team of the Year, given to African champions Senegalese, the Teranga Lions. For the Goal of the Year, it also went to Senegal, where Pape Ousmane Sako, Senegal and Simba SC picked that one. Coach of the Year for men went to Aliou Cisse, the coach of the Senegalese national team. And the Coach of the Year for women went to Desiree Alice, the coach of the Bayana of South Africa. But we cannot overlook the success of these winners without linking their progress to grassroots. So the foundation of any football nation is in its youth. And there has been a good blend of public-private investment to make the best of this array of talents. Football stakeholders in Nigeria have described Lagos as the state, the hub for grassroots football development in Nigeria. Now, recent research and investigation show that Lagos has become a beehive of grassroots football activities. And to keep us abreast with all those achievements is the first Vice President of the Nigerian Football Federation, Barrister Sheyi Akiwumi, joining us on the show today. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you for joining us on Breakfast Sport.
Good morning.
But before I go into the conversation of grassroots sport, how proud is the Federation over the recent win of Asisat Oshoala, a 5-time winner of the Women's Player of the Year awards? Now she has surpassed any player in the male and female category to win 5 awards back-to-back.
It's a fantastic achievement. We're very happy. Nigeria itself is very happy. I'm sure the individuals are very happy. And the Lagos State Football Association is very happy because she's from Lagos.
All right, you've always been known for grassroots development. There are loads of talent spread across Nigeria, and there are programs that will be used by schools to catch them at a very tender age. So what are these programs that have been put in place to catch these talents at a tender age?
Well, the idea is you have to think about tomorrow. And therefore, we've always had the Future Stars program in Lagos, where we have always thought that the stars of tomorrow will be picked today. So we've always had what we call the Future Stars program, and that Future Stars program has been what has been the bedrock of our football in Lagos. It served us well. We've had many players.
Okay, I think we're having connection trouble there, but if we would have the first Vice President of the Nigerian Football Federation talking about grassroots development, grassroots football in Nigeria. But away from that, you must know that Lagos State is a beehive of talent because they get more talent from Lagos State. If we have you back, Barrister Seyi Akinwumi, we're talking about the development and the programs put in place in Nigeria.
Yes, I was saying that, in Lagos State, we've had something called Let the Children Play. It's the Football Future Stars program. That program has yielded fruits because we've had children playing from a very young age, learning how to play, formally, and just letting themselves go. And that has nurtured stars like Oshoala, like Rashida at the national level. And that has always been the way we've done it. At the national level, we've also had the opportunity to transfer that mindset. So it's happening across the country at the moment, and we're very happy.
Okay, very happy with that accomplishment. But Lagos is one of the leading states in female football. So with hundreds of young female footballers scouted at different grassroots football tournaments, plying their trades with several club sides in and outside the country, as well as the various female national teams. What are the plans to ensure continuity with this program for female footballers?
Well, it's already, the idea of continuity is already there. We have something called the Wafa League in Lagos. It's probably the biggest set of congregation of female football in Nigeria. So it's been played every season, almost year round. But that apart, we have the football twins program, which is starting next month. We also encourage children deliberately, the young girls deliberately play football in Lagos. So it's constant. Now, because we have these teams, Robo Queens in particular, who've been doing quite well, we have children who are then hopeful of becoming stars of tomorrow. In almost all the teams in the Premier League, you have at least one former Eco Football future star in them today.
Okay, 2023 is around the corner. Nigeria will have a new president, sure. Now, should we look forward to another invitational tournament like the Aisha Cup for 2021 for women and even the men, because you are the chairman of the local organizing committee of the Aisha Cup?
Yes, we hope that we can have another program. We are hoping that we would have that program. But as you know, there's a lot of these are political times. So the logistics, we hope we can surmount. And if we're able to, that's the plan. But we don't want that opportunity to die. So the plan when we started it was not to have one session, one edition, and then end it. So we're still working on it. But if the logistics don't allow it, doesn't mean it will die. Hopefully, even after that, we might still be able to have the next edition. But I assure you that the plan is not for it to have one edition and die.
Okay, is there any consideration to have the men competition just like the women's competition?
Well, the men's competition is a bit more difficult to organize. A program like that is a bit more difficult to organize. It costs a lot more. And they have much more opportunity to play. So, well, we're happy. I'm happy with pushing the women at the moment and letting them get to that level where it becomes very difficult to get them as well. So we take it step by step at the time. A lot of the time, people complain that it's the women that we don't give the opportunity. So I'm glad that at least somebody's complaining that it's the men that are not given the opportunity now. So it's a good thing, I think.
A good thing indeed. But Barrister, a large number of young Nigerian footballers find their ways to seek greener pastures abroad. In other words, they represent other countries for international competition. What is the Federation, the Nigerian Football Federation, doing to ensure that this stops and Nigeria has more players willing to wear the national colors?
I think that, we just need for our league, our Premier League, to get to a level where it's attracting foreigners. rather than exporting players. I mean, there's nothing wrong with players going abroad, as long as there's not that flux of them going, and as long as we're also getting imports. So what we need to do is look closely at the Premier League. This year, we have decided that there will be a restructuring, especially with the club licensing. The minister has been involved in discussions with NFF and with the league. We've got a new CEO. So for sure, there'll be changes. But don't also forget that the economy of the country itself has an impact in all of this happening. We have lawyers going abroad. We have doctors going abroad. We have engineers going abroad. So as the country itself restructures and revamps itself, we'll have less footballers going abroad as well. But on our side, we'll do all that we can to make sure there's incentive for them to stay.
Okay, we'll be hoping that they stay and represent in national colours. Thank you so much, Barrister Seyi Akinwumi, the first Vice President of the Nigerian Football Federation, for your contributions today on Break for Sport.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much.